Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. We are back on a Complex Gaming Skyblock server for another exciting and fun-filled episode. Got lots to do, so let's get at it. First off, I've been working on getting this all cleaned up, and we're doing pretty good. Got a couple more holes here I got to fill in. Be doing that with the nether wart and the end block. So another might take another day or so to get this hole filled in with those, but that's okay because we got plenty of time. And then I've added a whole bunch on over here of chests, and right now I've got these going. So, so yeah, surprise, surprise. We're making chicken like there's no tomorrow. We're cooking that chicken up like uh, it's going out of style. So I got two rows here of chests. So these are each 18 or 19 chests full, and they fill up about, I think it's right around 7 or 8 hours. It might be a little bit less. I'm trying to time it this time around. But yeah, so both, I got two rows. So that's, yeah, so it's 36 chests. So it must be 18 chests. Maybe it's 18 hoppers. Anyways, there's 18 or 19 chests there. And they're filling up at a pretty good rate. And then the other one is the nether rate. So that one's staying right on about the same track as both of the two chickens. So it's good they end up right about the same, getting full right about the same, so I can just keep on moving them down. I've got enough to do one, two, three more of those. I still got room out here. I think I'll go ahead and keep adding on out here. And then we'll see what happens later. Alright, so now over to the cooker, and you can see I made some changes here. Let me jump up here. I've been trying not to use fly because I don't want to get in trouble. So, anyways, remember I was having problems with filling up the chest carts, and so what I did is now I've got a detector rail right there, and when that kicks off, the signal comes around, comes through the delay circuit, and then powers this powered rail here. So you can see the cart holds on and waits there for a little bit and then goes down its merry way. So I got this one and this one set up for that, and it's doing okay. There is one problem here, and you'll see that this cooker here that's got the detector rail next to it isn't getting anything in this hopper. Now, when I first started out, I actually had the detector rail right over that hopper, and that wasn't working. So I tried moving it one away, and I think that the redstone from that detector hopper is still locking up this hopper so that it's seeing the redstone signal, so nothing's going to get in. So my choice is to move the detector rail one more down, and it's probably okay because it seems like having the cart delayed sitting there, that it's crossing the chunk boundary without any problems. So and getting full. So I think that I could move it down one more if I wanted. That's the same thing down here. See that one there's not getting anything, but it's working fine, even though that hopper is outside of the the chunk there. Yeah, and so there. The other thing was, so I took out one hopper from each of those. So I've only got one single hopper because it didn't make sense to have a second hopper sitting there when it's not really stopping there. So I reduced it to one hopper there. Now on this other side, we've got this first one. We got the same same setup, and you can see it's except for this one, the detector rail is right over the right over top of that hopper, and it's not getting anything at all. So yeah, but then the rest of the side is cooking away, and on this one here, I didn't make any changes yet, so I wanted to have a little bit of experiment. Plus, this was on the side, so I'd have to in order to put the redstone circuit in here, I would have to break this and move it up top, and then of course this is the one that's that the upgradable hopper is hitting up the most. but it seems to be doing okay. I'm going to stop this cart this time around and see if it's full. I think it should be full. Yes. Oops. There's a problem right there. Probably ought to check the other ones. But yeah, so I think I'll let this run. It seems to be doing okay the way it is. And even though this one is filling up, I think we'll let it go because it seems to be this side over here seems to be pretty full most of the time, so that's good. And then this side over here is just catching the overflow and just cooking what's ever left over. So I think we're okay now. Really debating on just going ahead and taking out these two end smokers here, and harvesting those hoppers, and same thing on the other side, because I'm still short of hoppers. I think right now I could put down, let's see how many I got. So 20. It might be 18. Because I did use some I had to have a garbage chute over here. Oh, the other thing. So I was taking the purple pillars and putting them in the garbage, and I was like, well, hey, I can use those to build. So when once I get this full, I'll probably try it on this side here and put another row here, I think. But if that doesn't work, then I'm going to go ahead and go below here and build it out and use the purple pillar blocks as the base material for putting up another mountain of mountain of chests. So yep, so everything there is going good. We're flowing, everything's flowing, everything's going okay. We aren't getting any backups here. Everything's in other words, I just changed that out, so it's just finishing up the end there. So that's looking good. All right, so let me get the crates out of the way next. So we'll just do wart crates, and same deal as usual. Maybe I ought to not record it sometime, and then see if I get something good. Maybe that's the ticket. Maybe that's what I'm missing, because the one time I didn't record before is when I got the darn Christmas crate key. So I don't know. I might be doing this wrong. All right then. Yep. The only thing now that this is interesting here. Look at this. I got a confidential contraband 10. That's got pretty decent success fail on it. Chance of stealing treasure keys from Pharaoh Tomb Monster. If I ever go back in there again, I might want to. Who am I kidding? Never mind. Let me put these in here, but that one I might want to. Yeah, maybe I ought to auction it off. I don't have enough. Yes, it's 2%, so that's 24, 26. 28, 30, so that would get me up to 78%. I don't know. Alright, anyway, so I do have some clue scrolls here, so let's get these. Out of the way. Oh, no doubles up. Alright, so good. So what are we getting here? Enderman, Diamonds, MCMO, Hoglin, Muddy Pouch, nice. Chicken, Diamond, ooh, there we go, Minor Minion, that's what we needed, that's worth it. Alright, thank you, Clue Scroll, we will take that every single time. Yes, sir, I know right where you're going, buddy. It's going to cost a little bit. Probably ought to figure out what the payback is on this to put this guy down. But I did sell that crossbow for 20 million. That Christmas crossbow finally sold on the auction house for 20 million. Of course, then I had to turn around and spend 5 million on the jackpot I didn't win, but that's okay. All right, so we won't think about that too much. All right, let's see. So yeah, so let's put this guy down. Got plenty of money. Let's go ahead and see. Tier 2, so 3 million. And So is that all it cost? Oh, the smelt down, you can mine up to 3 blocks at once. All right, well we'll take that. Let me get over here. I'll probably put him on, he was on that side, so I'll put him on, oops. Always forget about this. My flight's starting to whittle down here. Really trying not to overuse it. Alright, binded that minion to the chest. That's what the rest of these are all only up to tier 2. That doesn't seem right. Tier 4. Huh, for some reason alright, well, whatever, 9 million. Alright, well there you go. Alright, so we got 3 more spots here. I need 3 more minor minions to have the full army. They're doing okay. Alright, so good. So yeah, so I'm still, I think I'm just going to let this run for a couple days without doing anything to it. I keep checking it every once in a while, and it seems, oh, that's the other thing the other thing I did was over at the spawners. So I noticed that the chickens were just always coming down this side, and this spawner here was, or this hopper here was collecting them all. Now it seems like it's this one over there. I don't know what their order of preference is or how they figure out which hopper gets it if you've got them sitting like this. But what I did is move the chicken spawners into the middle to try to get them in one spot here. Hold on, how come you're not moving there, chicken? What are you doing there? I don't like the looks of that. But yeah, that's what I was hoping to do, is to get them more in the middle, and especially those 2 hoppers in the middle are the ones with 2 links, so they can go to either the first cooker here. They can go to either chest. So that's where I'd like to see them go. But so far they've been most of the raw chicken's been going in the end there. What's this problem here, chicken? I didn't even bring my darn sword with me. If I have to get in there and smack you around, I will. There we go. Yeah. Now we got the darn runaways here. These guys, see, they're now they're natural. Hey, I'm out of here. Yep. All right. Well, that'll take care of itself, hopefully. Good. So I'll go ahead and we'll pause here. I think that's it for all I got going on today. I'll keep grinding. We'll keep working on the clue scrolls, keeping an eye on this, keep moving it down. We'll have a big old mountain of chest here. I don't even know how to count. I wouldn't even know where to start to begin to count how many chests I got up there. That's all I've been doing for the last almost all day, is putting up chests, it seems like. So yep, so we're good. So pause here, and we'll be back on to record some more tomorrow. Okay then, it's another day here on Skyblock server, and of course I had to make some changes. So this auto cooker was giving me fits, but it's working pretty darn good now. So what I had to do was move the detector rail all the way out to here, and all the accompanying accoutrements out here too, with the chest and everything. Reason being was that when I had I think I had the detector rail here, and then also I tried it here, and I think it might have been originally here, I'm not sure. But anyways, when I tried at these 2 spots, it looked like the rail was good, but then as soon as the rail cart went over and the detector rail was activated, the rails just went crazy. They would go switch each way. It was like they were switching the non-powered rails to different positions. I was like, what the heck is going on? And I was trying to link up down here and go different ways, and I had mine carts going all over the place. It was a mess, but this works pretty darn good now. I also changed the linking on the upgradable hoppers. So yeah, so we don't have any, nowhere do we have any backup now. They're all getting through real quick, and all of the smokers are going to town. Over on this side, it's these work if they get if we had more raw chicken going into them. Let's see, this one here is probably they're not uh, they're not cooking anything. So we got plenty of capacity left. That's the see, these early ones here have a few in them, but we got plenty of capacity left here. And actually, when I rebuilt this, I actually took and saved all of the raw chicken out of everything, and then loaded it back up, and all of them were working, and it was looking fine. I did shorten up the repeater loop here by one. Seems to be doing fine with that spot that it's going around, and it's given enough time for the chest cart to pick up and be on its merry way. So, yep, this is really working good now. I'm really happy with the way this is cranking through the chicken. So then the other thing I've been working on, as I said I was going to do something down here. So I'm spending too much time flying, taking care of these chests and hoppers and stuff. So what I did is down here we've got the purple dungeon, the purple dungeon. Yep. So now I got chests down here, and I can come down, and as long as I remember, I got to start at the bottom and not worry about banging my head. So I can start at the bottom and easily put in the hoppers and then take the hoppers out when they need to without having to fly. Probably need to this first one here. I'm gonna have to build out this side a little bit more because things really seem to go all over the place when you break those hoppers. So I'll do that before I start using them. But yeah, I think this is working. I think I've got a room for somewhere around 50 rows of chest, and these chests, I think there's 20 or 21 chest high here, so that should give us plenty of storage to work with there. So that'll be good. Yep. So everything else is going good on the island then, and let me go ahead and get my keys. I think I've got. Horse right there. We got a rock. We got a rock. You know, we are going to town now. We are going to get that. We're going to get something good on today. Warping to crates. All right, there we go. All right. There we go. All right, nothing good there. Let me try this one. Come on, give me that OP pickaxe. Does it even tell you what's that? Doesn't even tell you what that has on it. It's got to be in there. It's got to be waiting for us. 3, 2, 1, and money booster 2x for 10 minutes. We'll take that one. That's not too bad. All right, good. I'm gonna just go back to the island. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I do have. Let me just get rid of a few of these things here. Oh, don't even have one of those. I have been selling a few things up on the auction house, so I've been making a little bit of money that way. Let me get the we got 3 clue scrolls here, and we'll get them. Hoglin, Farmer, and Piglin. Yeah, not too good. Not the best thing in the world. Alright, that wasn't hardly worth the effort on those clue scrolls. Yep, so like I said, everything's going good. I'm real happy with the auto cooker here. I think we're really got it dialed in, and we've got room for more chicken spawners. So that's kind of the key here is the when we get 500 million and we can upgrade and put more chicken spawners down, then we should have the capacity to keep on cranking through and keep on cooking it without having to do too much. I do have 29 hoppers, so I could make a smaller one, but it'd be pretty tight. I'd probably be out of hoppers by that time. But anyways, we'll go ahead and end up the episode here. I want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Please leave me comments, questions, suggestions down below. Please tell your friends about me. Please subscribe. Everyone, take care and be good.